Okay, so I wanted to do a collection update video, so let's start out with oils I got for making perfume. I got leather accord. I got oud blend. I got spice. Got orange. Oak moss. And iris. And then next up we have Midnight in Paris. There's your bottle. And there's your box. So this was a Christmas present from my parents. And next up we have Oscar for Men. And this was something I used Christmas money to get. And my mom liked it so much that she wanted a little decant of that, so I gave it to her. I really love. This scent is awesome. It's first spray and I was in love. And here's your box. And up next we have Oscar pour Louis, and this was another one that I used Christmas money to get. And here's your bottle. Really cool, early 70s. Here's your box. And up next we have Habit Rouge, and this I also used Christmas money to get. There's your bottle. There's your box. I got the limited edition. There's your inside of the box. It's beautiful. Haven't really gotten a chance to wear this much yet because it's definitely a dress-up scent. And up next we have Tom Ford for Men. Here's your bottle. Here's your box. And this was also something I used Christmas money to get. And I haven't been really wearing it much yet because it's also another one that you really need to be dressed up for. And up next we have Burberry for Men. And this one was a Christmas present from my brother. I've worn it a couple times already. I really like it. It's a nice scent. It's a good everyday scent. It's not gonna offend anybody. Here's your box. And up next we have Pierre Cardin Censure. And this is one I picked up because I really like the way the bottle is. They have a couple other bottles like this that are green and red. This is the blue one. I love horses. I used to ride horses when I was younger in real life. Here's your box. And this for Pierre Cardin, I really like it a lot. Worn it once. Definitely gonna wear it again more. And up next we have Old Spice, and this is not just your regular Old Spice, but this is Old Spice Fresh. So this is it's a blue juice. It's pretty cool. It's kind of a little bit of a fresher Old Spice. I picked it out because it was cheap, and I do like the original Old Spice, and this one came out in the 80s, and I thought it'd be cool to get. I like it. It's good for, everyday casual wear. And up next we have Bijan. This one I picked up for like $6 at Marshall's. Here's your box. Bijan, I did test spray this, and it's not a bad scent. This actually won an award back in the 80s. I think I need to hunt down a vintage bottle though. This reformulated version, there's just something missing to it. And up next we have Diesel Zero Plus Masculine. This is an awesome scent. I've worn this a couple times. Got it for a really good deal at TJ Maxx. Look at that, $14.99. This is awesome stuff. I'm glad I got this. It's really good for wearing. It's spicy, it's cinnamony, it's great. Up next we have Cartier Pasha. I got this one. It's a tester. This one, people said it smells like my Ralph Lauren Safari. The opening does, but then it turns into a different animal. It has anise in it, so it gets a licoricey vibe to it too. So it's really cool. It's a good one for winter and stuff. I really like this one. And up next we have Paco Rabanne Sport. This stuff is ultra rare. A lot of bottles go for over $100. A lot of these little bottles like this go for $50 or more. I was lucky to find this one for $30, and I had $20 in eBay bucks. So oh wait, this was $32, but so because there was shipping, but I only ended up paying like $12. So that's really awesome. And this stuff, man, I've worn it a couple times and I've fallen in love with it. I mean, it was a little bit low to begin with, like it was probably down to there, because it's an old bottle. But I mean, man, I might just spend a couple, $150 for a bigger bottle, because this stuff is awesome, or find more of these little bottles somehow. But I'm in love with this. This is the guy from Scentland turned me on to this, so this is awesome stuff. And up next we have Armani Code. This was a tester, and I picked this up for a good deal. It was going really cheap. A couple people bid on me, and the price went up a little bit, but it still was cheaper than you get it on Fragrance Net for, so it's a really good deal. I wore this once already. I like it a lot. It's great. It's just an awesome scent. I can see why people love it so much. It's got that tonka and everything. I really want to try the ultimate now. So, and next we have Tommy Eau de Prep, and this is just a grapefruit scent. It was really cheap. It was marked $7 at Marshall, so I figured I'd just pick it up for the heck of it. It's a grapefruit scent. I figured it'd be good for summer. Here's your box and stuff. It's cool. It's cool. Actually, I've layered it with the vintage Paco Rabanne Sport. One day I layered it with the vintage Paco Rabanne Sport, and these two smell awesome layered together. And up next we have Azaro Visit, and I kept hearing things about this one that's really good and everything like that. Here's your box too. And I wore it one day, and man, it's great, man. This stuff lasted me forever. It was great. It did awesome on me, and it's got that little bit of incense in it and stuff, and I like it now better than Ziricon. So there you go. And up next we have Penguin. I picked this one up at Ross. It was only like $20. I figured I'd try it out because I've been curious about it. It's not a bad scent. It's an Oriental type of scent. It's got a magnetic cap, but it's kind of cheap. It's not as good as some of the other magnetic caps out there. But there you go. That's Penguin. And up next we have Enrique Iglesias Adrenaline, and I picked this up at Walgreens on holiday clearance, and it's not bad. You use this stuff in the shower, and then you put this on, and it's not bad for, wearing to work or whatnot. I mean, it's a celebrity scent. It's not gonna wow anybody or anything like that, but it's good. It's nice smelling. It's good for every day. It's good for work and not whatnot. So there you go. There's Ricky, and up next we have Guerlain is slowly becoming one of my favorite houses. So I picked up the Guerlain Home. It was really good for this little size on Fragrance Net. So I'm definitely gonna wear this a lot. And up next we have Ed Hardy Villain, and I picked this up at Ross. And I've heard stuff about the Ed Hardys, off and on over the past couple of years. I figured I'd give it a shot. I mean, it was only $9.99. So there's Villain. It seems to be more of a spring type of thing. So I'll wear it in the spring to work and whatnot. We'll give it a go. And up next we have, and here we have Playboy Hollywood. And I picked this one up also on holiday clearance. I haven't had any of the Playboys yet, so I figured I'd get one for my collection. This was discounted because it was holiday, so it was only $5 at Kmart. And I don't know, I haven't really sprayed it yet. It seems pretty cheap. I'll probably just wear it for work or whatever. It seems more of a summer scent too, so I'll wear it in the summer. And up next we have Azaro Pour Homme, and I picked this one up at Walmart on clearance. This is another one. I have another one that's exactly like this that I picked up at the same Walmart on clearance. So I figured I might as well get this one too, so I'd have a full 1 fluid ounce. So there you go, Azaro Pour Homme. And up next we have Ragba, and this is a Middle Eastern scent. This is vanilla oud. It's beautiful. I wanted to get into some more Middle Eastern stuff. This was a good deal. Somebody, I guess, had got it and they didn't really like it, so I bought it off of them on eBay. Other than that, you can only get this stuff like shipped from the Middle East. So this was shipped from the USA from somebody else. They had only barely used any of it, so I figured why not. That way I don't have to wait for it coming from like Saudi Arabia or something. And up next we have Shalimar. Now this Shalimar is a special Shalimar. This was my grandmother's Shalimar. Now, the story with Shalimar is my mom really wanted to try it because she remembered my grandma wore it and stuff like that. So she bought a decant of that from the decant shop and a decant of Chanel No. 5. I ended up liking both of them. So she actually ended up getting a full 3-ounce bottle of Shalimar for her anniversary that's coming up. And then my aunt found this the other week at my grandma's house, and then my mom said, well, do you want it since it was your grandma's? And I said, yeah, sure. So I smelled this one. It's definitely over 10 years old. It's got to be. There's a little bit of juice left in that. And then I also took another 5 milliliter decant from my mom's bottle. And up next we have Chanel No. 5. I got these 2 little mini bottles. I think this one's older than this one, if you look at the tops. Right now I have this one in the 5 milliliter decant. I love it. My mom got the decant of Chanel No. 5, so I had to get these little mini bottles. It's just great. I mean, this and Shalimar are definitely, they're pretty unisex. So you can't go wrong with that. And up next we have a little mini bottle of El Sauvage, Christian Dior. This is a vintage bottle. I picked it up, put it in the decanter already because this splashed so I could spray it. It's 10 milliliters. Want to check it out. It's good to get these mini bottles of some of these vintage scents. That way you can check them out, see what they smell like. It's cheaper than trying to hunt down a big bottle. So definitely, if you want to try some vintage scents, you don't want to spend a lot of money. Try to hunt down the mini bottles. So there you go. There's El Sauvage. And next we have Dior Home Intense. This is a decant I got off Makers. Awesome stuff. It is a great price. So Makers did me right by this. Definitely, if you want to try some, he does a lot of splits. So, I mean, definitely if you want to try some stuff, hit up his channel, hit him up, get some decants from him. This stuff is amazing. I mean, it's just amazing. Now I know why everybody's in love with it. And next we have, here we have two from the decant shop. We have Chanel Platinum Egoist. And we have B-Man. Ego East I haven't really tried yet. B-Man I wore, and I love it. I gotta get a bottle of this stuff. So there you go. And up next we have, here we have another decant, Christian Dior, Fahrenheit, the perfume. So this stuff is awesome. It's just, man, I mean, I gotta get this. This stuff is amazing, and I gotta get the original Fahrenheit because I tried that at Sephora. Man. Now I know why everybody loves Fahrenheit. This stuff's amazing, amazing. Okay, up next we have, here we have some samples from Sephora. They're hard to read. One's Pie and one's Armani Diamonds. So I gotta try them out sometime. They're on my, I gotta try them out still. And up next we have, Angel. Here we have Angel. I had to get it. I love it. It's beautiful. This was at TJ Maxx. I paid a good price for it. It was less than it is on FragranceNet. And what can I say about Angel? It's just, man, it's just, Angel, it's just a gourmand bomb of chocolate, patchouli, caramel, all that stuff. It's just, man, it's amazing. It's amazing. I love Angel. I love Angel so much. This stuff is just amazing. And I really need Angel Men too. So that's, that's on the list. A lot of stuff's on the list to get. So, but, yeah, man, I love Angel. I think I'm gonna wear this tomorrow. I gotta. It's beautiful. It's Angel. It's beautiful. And next we have, here we have Gold Sugar. This is technically for women, but, I mean, some things can be unisex. This is just a gourmand bomb, and this is awesome. This is caramelly, sweet, sugary. I mean, it's just beautiful. And I have silver sugar, and I dig this more than steel sugar. I dig this more than steel sugar. So there you go. There's Gold Sugar. I gotta wear this, but I don't really want to wear it to work because I don't know if it'll be too sweet for people. I gotta figure out where I can wear this, but well, I'll figure it out. And up next we have, here we have Giorgio Red. This is actually the women's version. I'm kind of, I love Chanel Mar and I love the Chanel number 5, so I'm kind of trying to bend the rules a little bit, see what I can get away with. This is definitely it's a cherry bomb. That's what it is. I mean, it might be a little bit too feminine for me. I mean, but I'm thinking maybe with some oud oil, layered with some oud oil, it might be really awesome. So I'm gonna try that out. Layer it with some oud oil. Probably put the oud in a little decant, and then put some of this in there, and then mix it together and see how it comes out. I don't know. We'll see. I mean, other than that, I mean, it does smell. It's man. If you know any women and they like cherries and stuff, I mean, tell them to wear this. And this is just classic Giorgio. So I mean, it's just awesome. And this was on discount, so I was like, oh, why the heck not? I mean, it was a lot cheaper than it normally is. So it's on clearance at TJ Maxx. And here we have Madonna Truth or Dare. This is another women's one that was on clearance. I've heard it's discontinued, so I figured I might as well pick it up. I wore it last Friday. It's just a little bit too floral for me. So I guess we'll just keep the bottle for the collection since it's it's discontinued now. I mean, maybe it'll become worth a lot of money because it was Madonna. Who knows? Maybe when she dies or something. Oh, so there we go. It's a little bit too floral for me, a little bit too feminine, but I mean the bottle's cool, so it's one for the collection. And up next we have a more. This is another female one, but I figured that I could, maybe mix it with some oud oil or something and see how it turns out. Rose and oud. I really like the scent. And the box is open, so I got them to mark it down a couple dollars. So there you go. That's a more, and we're gonna test it out with some oud oil. See how it does. I mean, it's got the rose and everything. On its own, it might be a little bit too feminine for me. But it does smell really good. It does smell really good. So up next we have. Okay, so here we have Yop Home. This was a disappointment. I thought I was getting the cologne and I accidentally got the deodorant spray. So yeah, I still need to get the cologne, but at least now I have the deodorant spray to go with it. Up next we have Vermeil, and this is a very cool scent. It's a very cool bottle. I'm still testing it out so I can do a review on it. It's very cool, so review coming soon on this one. Alright, and up next we have vintage Drakkar Noir. This is definitely a very old bottle I picked up on eBay. It's very cool. It definitely smells different than the current formulation, so it's very cool. I'm glad I was able to pick up a vintage bottle, and it came with the box and everything, and it's pretty much a full bottle. It's really cool. And so I'll probably do vintage versus new coming up soon. So up next we have Penthouse Powerful, and this was a cheapie. It was $5.99 at TJ Maxx. So I still gotta test this out. I sprayed it. It doesn't smell too bad, but I've had a cold like the past week or so it's been kind of hard for me to make out stuff lately. My sense of smell is kind of off. And up next we have Al Rehab Red Rose, and this is definitely a very interesting red rose. I'm starting to get into these Arabian perfumes more. This is definitely, it's very, it's rose and vanilla. It's really cool. It's definitely a rose that a guy can wear. So it's nothing that I'd really have to add anything else to it with. Yeah, it's very cool. It's Al Rehab Red Rose. Up next we have Al Rehab Drakkar, and I got this one because I heard it smells very similar to the 1972 original Jakar, and I wanted to check it out. And Al Rehab's cool. You know, you can get his stuff for really cheap. Like I paid $7.99 for this, so yeah, it's cool. And I found a supplier in the USA on eBay, so really good. Got to me within 2 days. So definitely, yeah, check that out. Just type in Al Rehab on eBay, and it should come up. The seller's from Georgia, so if you're in America, definitely like totally go for it. You'll get your stuff in like 2 days if you want to check out some of the Al Rehab stuff. And he has the spray perfume sprays, which are harder to get than the roll-on oils. And up next we have Al Rehab Asil, and this will give you your rose and oud. I love this stuff, and this is also going to be a review coming up soon. Totally, I gotta get this out to people that like rose and oud. So, that's about it for right now for the collection. There are a couple more things coming. Polo red, polo green, polo blue, polo black. Ralph Lauren Chaps Musk, which is a vintage bottle, and Giacomo Ora. So those things are still yet to arrive, but that's the collection update for right now, and I'm going to try to get out some more reviews and do some stuff with mixing perfumes with some oils and see how those turn out and stuff. So there you go. That's the collection update for right now, and yeah. All right, thanks. Stay tuned for more cool stuff. All right, bye.